joined by Dennis Kutrieb on the eve of the promotion final with Dorking Wanderers. Dennis, the semi-final, just if we have a quick look back last week, have you had time to enjoy that, or is it something that you can't possibly enjoy until the next game is over?
Of course, I could enjoy it because you could see how many people were happy about it. Our boys were happy about it. So it was a good day at our stadium. It was the last day in our stadium for this season. So definitely I could enjoy it. Looked it back, could find a few things where we could have done better. But I would say if someone would ask me before the game if we would be happy with a 1-0 win after 120 minutes, I'd take it all day long. So was okay because I was pretty aware of it, that it's a tight game. They are a fit team, they were able to run. And you could see we opened them up slightly a little bit more and more and more. That's what we wanted to do, not to concede as a basic in a playoff game. And that's what we have done. And that was the reason why I was pretty proud and could enjoy it, yeah.
These celebrations at the end of that one, you possibly hadn't seen the likes of that in your time here. Did that show you how much it meant to everyone to get to this stage and maybe go on and achieve more?
Yeah, I could see what it means for every single person, not so much that they run on the pitch, but when you look into their eyes, even after then upstairs in the bar, when you see all the people, how happy and how relieved they are to get the club back, at least in the final. I think it's an incredible achievement from the club, and I think it's an incredible privilege as well. So because everyone wants to be there and everyone is fighting hard the whole season to be there, and we achieved and managed to be in this final, and that's the minimum what you can do if you want to get promoted, and you can't gain automatic promotion. That was our aim, so we are there. Obviously for us as a team, we are not done and we want to go the next step and the last step and the big step, but you could see what it means for everyone, and I was really proud of every single person in the crowd on Sunday because they gave us a big push, and the boys, you could see they could do a little bit extra, and that's exactly what we need tomorrow in the game as well, even if we are just 900. So maybe they have big numbers and more numbers than us, but I'm pretty sure with what I could see during the season with our fans, they will make it at least even, that we can hear on the pitch that the cheer is minimum the same, maybe a little bit louder, because if we are outnumbered, we need to make sure that everyone is a little bit louder to push our boys forward, because that's exactly what they need tomorrow and what they deserved.
Of course, it's a huge game for the club and everyone involved in it tomorrow. For you personally, would you say it's the biggest game in your career?
I can't say it, because I think if you're in this moment, you feel it and you feel like, oh yeah, that's big. But I had other big games as well, so maybe you ask me tomorrow after the game. At the moment, I'm pretty relaxed and can't wait for tomorrow. I'm just looking forward. I'm confident, similar as Dorking is confident. So we have definitely two confident teams, and it's not like, oh, I'm sitting here and I'm nervous or I don't know, because it's such a great game or big game. It's a game we're looking forward to, because that's exactly where we want to be and exactly why you do this job. And it doesn't matter if you're a manager, if you're a physio, if you're a player or a CEO, these games you want to be involved, and there we are, and now we can step up. And I think we had a great experience with Leyton Orient, for example. Our fans were amazing this day, our players were amazing this day. This team was just too good, because they did in special moments better decisions than us. But we don't play against a League Two team now, we play against a National League South team. So if everyone could replicate what we have done against Leyton Orient, I'm pretty confident.
You've just had your last training session, we've just come back from it now. Was that mainly a sharpening up exercise? Everyone seemed to be in very good spirits. It was a very light environment and no pressure hanging over anyone.
Yeah, exactly. So just make sure that everyone is not alone with the thoughts, that you can share it with a manager, that you can share it with a physio, that you can share it with your mates on the pitch. If you have some special thoughts, just be together, enjoy the time. Last training session of the season. Regardless what happens tomorrow, it's the last session, so you should enjoy it, because we always had good times as the team and with the team. And I think that was pretty much everything what we wanted to see today. Do some little light stuff to be ready for tomorrow, and I had the feeling everyone is sharp, no one wants to wait one more day, but that's what we have to do, and everyone is looking forward.
So it's Dorking and Mark White. You know each other very well. He knows you very well. There's probably not a lot either of you can surprise each other with tomorrow, is there?
Yeah, I don't expect something special, different for tomorrow, because they want to play football, we want to play football. I think for every neutral fan in there, it's a great game, definitely a great game of football, because you will see much quality on the pitch from both sides. I think that's what the final deserves, and I don't expect something special tomorrow from them. And so we won't have any specials tomorrow because it's a game of football and we need to be up for it. What I said during the week, we need to be up for it mentally. We need to look forward to it, not like, oh, what could happen or what could not happen or what should not happen. Just enjoy it to be in the final because that's what you need to do. I said so many times, we are privileged in general anyway because we are allowed to work in football, and there are not many people which are allowed to work in football, and that's the first reason why you should enjoy it, because you can play for something big but you still do something what you really enjoy, and that's what you should do, and that's what I would love to see from the boys tomorrow, that they just love what they do and that they express themselves and that they enjoy that they're in the final, because that's what you need to do, and not like, oh, I'm nervous and I don't know. I haven't had this feeling today, but it's not tomorrow, it's today, and tomorrow is a different game, so we will see. It would be normal, they're human beings, but I hope that's not the case, because they shouldn't be nervous, because they have outstanding players and they did so many good things this season for us. And my feeling was everyone is very confident, and that's what they need to do tomorrow.
We go into this game on a good run of form, 8 to 9 wins and a draw. The Fleet have been playing all of their recent games very intensely, almost like a cup final for the last 6 or 7 games. Do you think that will be an advantage going into a similar situation tomorrow?
Yeah, so I think anyway, I saw so many teams this season, and my honest gut feeling is that every team against us was stepping up, was a different gear, and that's I could see so many times when I saw them before us or after us, was most of the time not the same performance. So you can see that the many teams against us try to push and try to be really good, and that's maybe could be an advantage, because the boys are aware of what they have to expect and what they can expect. And I think they are not surprised. In the beginning of the season, they were surprised sometimes in some games. But in the end, you could see even tight games we got managed to win. When we were back, we get managed to win. Strong team, we get managed to win. So I think the whole lot of experience what we could gain during the season is perfect for us to go into the game tomorrow. And as I said, I'm really looking forward to it and can't wait.
And here we are in the final, it's second v third. Do you think that's an appropriate or a suitable conclusion to the season, with two good footballing sides playing each other for that one place?
Yeah, even more so when you see the North, they are completely different. Their second and third are already gone. So I think that's how it should be. But both teams managed to get wins. Both teams had the advantage that there was another game during the week. I think you could see it with Dorking against Oxford, and you could see it with us against Chippenham. So we have both advantages. But if you managed to be in a second or third place, then you deserve to get maybe a small advantage. They managed now to get on a second place in the season, so they have the home crowd, they have the home ground, they have the home advantage. That's what they managed during the season, what they deserved. And we are coming as a away team and try to push everyone as good as we can and try to give everyone the confidence which we need. And we will stay in the game, and we will have many good situations tomorrow. We have to suffer as well. Definitely we have to suffer, because they scored goals. They know how to defend. They know how to defend set pieces. They know how to take set pieces. And we will have to suffer in part of the games, but they have to suffer. They have to suffer as well, 100%, I'm sure, and they will. And if we are mentally right, if we are mentally prepared, and everyone is in the right state of mind for tomorrow, as I said, I say the same again, I'm really looking forward, I'm sure our 900 fans will be as loud as their 2,000. No doubt at all, because I really appreciate the support over the whole season. They did it great. Doesn't matter if it was away, when we played at Tonbridge, for example, or even at Bath, when we played at home here, Chippenham, outstanding support. So they will push us as well. That's what we need. We need to stay tight together. It's a tight pitch. It's a tight stadium, if I can say stadium, but football ground. It's a tight one over there, so we need to stay tight together, and that's what we have done over the whole season, and we will go for it one more time.
You mentioned the 900 fans there. When Fleet fans travel away, you tend to get some behind the goal, some of them elsewhere in the ground, but tomorrow they're all going to be in one place, and that atmosphere is going to be something to look forward
definitely.
to, isn't it?
And they know what they have to do tomorrow. They know exactly that they have to push the boys, and they will do. I could see it in the semi-final. Even there, we had time where we suffered, and they were there. And they have to, or can play and have to play a big part tomorrow, and they will do it. I'm really looking forward to it because I know they will do it, and I'm really looking forward to the game as well because I know our boys will do it as well. And all the other things where you never know about what is the weather, what is the pitch, what is the referee, what is the linesman, whatever it is, where you can't really influence it. We can't do anything about it, but everything what we can influence, and that's our boys on the pitch, or we as a management team in the dugout, and the fans behind the goal or next to the goal, they are all together and we are all together, and we will make a big push tomorrow to make the last step.
Finally, everything's done, everything's prepared, but we've got to wait another 16 hours or so. What are you going to do with yourself in the final hours before kick-off now?
The good thing is my missus has birthday today, so it's lovely. I'm distracted because I have to celebrate the birthday. That's good for me because, as I said, I can't wait. I would love to play just now, straight away, go and play, because we are prepared. There's nothing what you can do. You just need to have to wait. Especially for me as a manager, as a player, it's different. You can get prepared, go early sleep, whatever. For me, it's just waiting for tomorrow 3 o'clock kickoff, and then we know if we did everything right this week. Or if we did something wrong during the week. We can't change anything what happened during the season, but I'm pretty confident, as I said before, and I can't wait and just try to relax and enjoy the birthday from my missus. Really proud of her because he's supporting me the whole year. It's not easy to have this kind of relationship with a manager. If you lose, you have a bad weekend. If you win, you have a good weekend. She was always there and tried to take care. Every second week, and get always on with my bad mood if we didn't manage to have 3 points on the board. So really enjoyed to give her the time today, and then looking forward to tomorrow, and hopefully we have something to celebrate tomorrow again, and I'm up for it and can't wait, as I said.
Well, good luck, Dennis. There'll be 900 backing you to the hilt tomorrow. Everyone at the club's behind you, and all those watching on the stream as well.
Cheers.